This is the iSpace podcast,
where we talk about all things
entrepreneurship,
innovation
and technology
in Ghana
and throughout Africa.
Hello, I'm James. I'm a student at Vanderbilt University and I'm working at iSpace over the summer on a variety of different initiatives.
Okay, hello there. My name is Vanessa. I'm an intern at iSpace and a part of the UA 2018 program.
This is the iSpace podcast, where we'll be talking about all things innovation, entrepreneurship, and technology in Ghana and West Africa.
In case you don't know, iSpace is located at Laboni in Accra, Ghana. So today on our show, we have Miss Elorm Axolu, a participant of the 2018 UAT program.
Elorm is the recent winner of the most promising young female in ICT in all of Ghana, and she's going to be talking to us today about her journey at iSpace and her business, StockDrop.
Okay, so welcome Elorm. Thank you. Okay, so Elorm, can you tell us a brief about who you are?
Elorm Axolu is my name, and I'm a 22-year-old Ghanaian student. And at the moment, I'm not in school, but I'll go back in school in September. At the moment, I'm also working on my app and another initiative I have. And I come from the Volta region of Ghana. My name tells me also. I come from the Volta region of Ghana, Afia Deniba, and I currently live in Accra, in school in Accra and all that. But now I'm doing iSpace with UA 2018. Yeah.
Can you talk to us a bit about your education and where you first learned that you wanted to be in ICT?
Okay, so the passion for ICT started back in 2015, where we had the opportunity to learn the programming language C++. So that was my first time. The teacher introduced it in class. We didn't really go into details, but the introduction really gave me that happiness I wanted to. And it started from there. After that semester, I went on a summer sandwich course at the Kofi Annan ICT Center at Ridge. That's where I learned other programming language like the HTML, the CSS, and PHP. And that's how the journey began for me, liking and loving the ICT kind of things and going into STEM and all that. So that's where everything started for me. So it was back in school. There were 100 students, so that was...
Okay, that sounds interesting. So Elorm, can you tell us, you have a startup called StockDrop. Can you tell us more about StockDrop?
Okay, so StockDrop started with an inconvenience I had with delivery company. Yeah. So I was supposed to get my delivery in like 30 minutes, and it rather came in very, very late. It was actually a pizza, so it came in very late and it was very cold. So that wasn't the first time though, and that wasn't the only delivery I had coming in delayed. That was delayed or something. So that was the problem. That was the problem I noticed, like most people having and all that. And I thought of it and came about StockDrop, where we can have this app that's going to track your deliveries, have you transfer your stuff in the shortest possible time around Accra, you being able to see where your deliveries are and having the peace of mind with all the security and all that. Yeah. So that was how StockDrop began for me. And then UAT 2018 from iSpace helped me start something as I'm doing now. So that's all about it for.
That's very interesting. I know in the United States we have a lot of applications like StockDrop, and it's very interesting that you're bringing this application to Ghana to better serve the people of Africa. It was really inspiring to hear that. Now, we understand that it takes a lot of skill and technicality to build an application like that. You need the side of the driver who's going to be shown the directions and where their client is. You need the side of the passenger who's going to be shown where the driver is, how much their food costs. You need the menus. You need to be working with all these different things on all these different levels, which requires a big understanding of technology. Can you talk a bit about the development application and how you've learned the necessary skills to build this app?
Okay. So I have to say a very big thank you to UAT to iSpace for making me part of the UAT 2018 group. And for the UAT program, you go to the first phase of 3 months in the ICT training, learning different programming languages. And that was where it started for me for the StockDrop business. So I built my website, which will be live very soon. And I'm now building on the app itself, which will be in React Native. So that's what I'm working on right now. And also, I need a development team. I'm in need of a development team, which would help me like realize the app to get the app running very soon, and that's what I need right now. So that's about it. Basically, that's about it.
Okay. So with StockDrop, where's your current stage? Where are you right now in the business?
Okay, like I said, I just have my website, which will be live very soon. So for now, I'm working on the app, and with the UAT 2018, we are on the second phase of it, where you have a 3 months business class. So that's what I'm doing right now. And the initial part, the current stage for the StockDrop is also that I'm looking for a development team to help me build the app very fast, and it should be efficient as well. So that's the current stage right now for me.
So that's very interesting, and it's good to hear that you're looking for a development team to really get your application up and running by the end of the year, as that you speak of. Can you talk about some of the challenges that you face building your application on the technical side?
Sometimes my application scares me, and it scares me because sometimes I wake up and think of it, and I feel maybe someone is already doing it, or something that is not workable or something. But I believe the more it scares you, the more feasible it is. So that's the challenge. Sometimes I feel I can't do it. Other times I feel I can do, but I feel I can do it. Like genuinely, I feel I can do it. But on different days and different feelings you have. But the current challenge I have is getting the development team. So that's the challenge right now. If I'm able to get a good development team to get me building the app, that's good to go.
Okay, so that's great. So Elorm, can you share with us your future plans for StockDrop?
Okay, StockDrop. After the app is running, I get an investor to invest. Okay, let me not even delve really into the investing stage. After the app is running and everything is good for business, then we go where StockDrop is going to take us. Like it's not just going to stop at some stage. We are going to expand bigger than Africa, bigger than this. Like it's going to be big. It's going to be like the DHL of Ghana. So yeah.
Awesome. So you talked to us about some of the technical challenges that you face working on your application. Can you talk to some of the challenges that you face being a female entrepreneur, a female tech innovator in Ghana?
Okay, so sometimes people doubt you a lot. Like, that's one of the things I've realized. People like doubting you. They'll be like, when you tell them you can do this, you can do that. Especially my friends, I started with not knowing anything about programming and all that. They are still living in that world, but now I'm out of that world. Thanks to God. I'm out of that world. So when you tell them you can build this, when you tell them you can build that, they still don't believe. Even when you show them something you've done yourself, they'll be like, you're not the one who did this and stuff like that. So that's some of the challenges, but it's not really a challenge. It's actually motivation to do better.
Okay, so talking about females,
Sometimes people doubt you a lot. That's one of the things I've realized. People like doubting you. They'll be like, when you tell them you can do this, you can do that. Especially my friends, I started with not knowing anything about programming and all that, they are still living in that world, but now I'm out of that world, thanks to God. I'm out of that world. So when you tell them you can build this, when you tell them you can build that, they still don't believe. Even when you show them something you've done yourself, they'll be like, you are not the one who did this. So that's some of the challenges, but it's not really a challenge. It's actually motivation to do better.
Okay, so talking about females, talking about entrepreneurship, technology. There's a technology gap, that there are less females in technology. So what do you think we can do to bridge that gap in technology?
Okay, like I said in the beginning, I have this initiative. It's called GitHub. Most programmers know GitHub. So GitHub, but this is not the normal GitHub where programmers go and do stuff there. But this is GitHub, where GitHub stands for Girls in Tech Hub. So it's an initiative I'm starting that will help female students in junior high schools and senior high schools learn more about tech and innovation. So I'm going to go to different schools, talk to students about all these, and if they are interested, I'm not going to force it on you. If they are interested, they get on the program and learn something. But I'm not really going to be keen on go and do engineering, go and do medicine and all that. I'm just going to tell you that do whatever you want to do, have passion for it and all that. But if you have the tech background, it's really going to push you to go further. So that's all about it. So if even the government wants to bridge that gap themselves, they should have initiatives like that. Or if possible, they can also help private NGOs that have these initiatives, NGOs who have these initiatives running, help them to expand and go to other parts of Ghana. Yeah.
Awesome. That's really awesome, and this reminds me of a quote by a famous science fiction writer that I heard, that is, anything that is sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. So this technology is really inspiring people to do great things. Can you talk a bit about how you found that passion for technology that you have, and why you want to inspire other people at the junior high school level to go into the ICT field, specifically females?
Okay, so like I said, I started in 2015, and I wish I had known it earlier, like in the junior high school somewhere, like around that place. If I had known it earlier, I would be doing bigger things than this. I would be like by now I would have won bigger awards. Like I would have gone much further than I am. I am now. Yeah, I should say. So I believe it's something that should have been part of me. I feel should have been part of me like way back. So if girls are given that, I say girls because I'm most passionate about. We have a lot of men in the tech industry and all that, so it's no news for them. But for the girls, like we are just a few, and like even the dominance is getting lower and all that. So if these things like these are introduced in the junior high schools or even primary schools, it would help kids and people like me realize it's way back before they grow up and even doing bigger stuff.
Okay, so talking about awards, last Friday you were recently awarded. Can you tell us more about your award?
Okay, yeah, so the award was from Ghana Information Technology and Telecoms. Yeah, it was an award organized by those people, and I was nominated by iSpace. So thank you once again, iSpace, for nominating me, because he saw the potential. So yeah, I was nominated by iSpace, and then it just happened.
That's awesome. So you talk about being a mentor to these young girls, and by providing them with a resource so that they go on to pursue careers in ICT. Can you talk about any mentors that you had, maybe a teacher of yours who inspired you to go into ICT?
Okay, so actually it wasn't the teacher that introduced me to ICT, but to go into science, to go into mathematics, to go into engineering, that kind of. So it was back in junior high school, where I wasn't really into those maths, nerdy things. So that was where it all started. When the teacher was transferred to my school, she was teaching us science. And I was good, but I wasn't really serious. And the woman saw the potential I had. Like, she knew I could do better than I was. I could walk shoulders with the guys and push them aside sometimes. So she spoke to me, even caned me sometimes to do better. Yeah. So that was where I realized that passion, that strength of mine, to pursue engineering, to go into mathematics, ICT, and all that. Yeah. So that was where the inspiration came from.
Okay. So right now, what do you have to tell listeners or like our audience out there? What do you have to tell them?
I'll just tell them to, like I've always been saying and always will say, have passion for whatever you are doing, even if it's selling pure water. Have passion for it, and you are going to make something out of yourself and something out of the business. So basically, have passion for everything you do. And if it's school, stick to your books, read your books, and make sure you make the grades every time. And then you have passion for whatever you put your mind to, and definitely it's going to work out for you. If you are working and you like the job but don't have passion for it, look for something you have passion for and pursue it. And definitely you are going to make something good out of it. And you can follow me at Ellie.gem on Instagram and on Twitter at Davy_19, and follow StockDrop on social media and on Twitter and Instagram at stock_drop. And you can also go view my website. It's not live yet, but you can view it on GitHub. That's at Ellie.gem with a capital G.github.io. So you'll see it in the description, so you would definitely have.
So thank you very much for being on our show today.
You're welcome.
And to all our listeners out there, make sure you go to elliegem.github.io to see the preliminary version of StockDrop.
Yeah.
And you can view her site and everything, and we'll include all the social links and where you can find more about what Elorm is doing. You can connect with her, reach out to her, reach out to us.
Yeah, so this is the end of our podcast. See you same time next week.
Yes. And remember to subscribe to the iSpaceGHblog.com and the UnlockingWattblog.com to find out more about the iSpace, what we're doing at the Accra's premier tech innovation hub, and the Unlocking Women in Technology program to see the next things going on. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Ciao, next time.